All right, can you just tell us a little bit about what happened here tonight?
Right at approximately 6 p.m. this afternoon, Med Center PD Police Department received a call in reference to a possible subject with a weapon. While checking their area around the medical center, Nevison Health, they located an Asian male near the Heart Tower with a firearm. They were able to contain the situation. They got everybody out of the area. No one was ever in any danger. They requested the Bibb County Sheriff's Office to come assist in containing the area and making sure no one was in any danger. We were able to talk the subject down. He willingly turned himself in just after 7:43 this afternoon, and no one was injured during the incident. No one was in danger. The subject is being treated at the Navicent Medical Center, and we'll be giving more information as we can.
I know that several units responded from the Bibb County Sheriff's Office. Can you maybe describe what units responded?
We had several of our traffic units just blocking intersections to restrict access because we didn't want anyone to be in any danger at the time.
Did he threaten anyone?
No one was threatened. He did not point the firearm at anyone. He basically just held the firearm and was seemed to be in a distraught mood.
Do we know who he was? His name, right?
At this time, we don't have a complete name. We're making sure that any family is notified and that he gets the medical treatment that he does need, if any at all.
Was he a visitor?
Go ahead.
He was not a patient at the medical center, no.
How long did it take? You know, when you say you talked him down, how long did that take?
Like I say, we got the call right after 6 o'clock, and by 7:43, he had turned himself in.
So what was that process like? Can you maybe describe what the talking down process is like?
Basically, we try to make any type of communication, any kind of connection with any subject like this, just to make sure that we let them know that we are here to assist them, because we want everybody to be able to go home at the end of the night. And that is one thing that I can say, due to the quick reaction of the Medical Center, Navicent Health Police Department, and the wonderful interaction that we have with them, we were able to contain the situation. No one was ever in any danger, and it was resolved wonderfully where everybody gets to go home at the end of the night.
So did he come into the hospital?
No, he did not. He never made entry into the hospital.
So tell me, how important is it, the training, because we just did a story of you guys in the training over mass shootings. How important was the training for an event that happened today?
That is a great question. The training is wonderful. It helps in situations like this because we did have the quick response. We already knew what we needed to do, how to respond to it, and who to go to and who to get on scene.
Can you maybe tell us exactly where outside of the hospital this took place?
This took place outside on Hemlock Street, right outside the Heart Tower.
Now, who talking to that? Was it the SWAT team? Was it SWAT negotiators, or was it just deputies? Or
actually, it was a regular officer that he made a connection with.
And was that Navicent's officer or Bibb Sheriff's officer?
It was actually a Navicent.
So what was the evacuation plan for everybody inside the hospital?
I cannot comment on that because that's Navicent's plan. They would have to give you that.
All right.
Anything else, everybody?
How old was the gentleman?
We're still verifying everything on him.
so he wasn't a patient though?
He was not a patient at the medical center, no.
Do you know if he was an employee?
No, he was not.
Or a visitor?
We can't confirm if he is a visitor or not. If he was just happened to be in the area, that's what we're still investigating.
Any idea if he was trying to harm himself?
There wasn't any indication. It was more he had the firearm, and due to the situation, we just talked him out of it. He willingly gave it up, and he is being treated at this time.
What kind of firearm did he have?
It was a pistol.
It was a pistol?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What did you talk him out of?
Talk the weapon away from him.
Now, when you say he's being treated, so is he here at Navicent Health now
Yes.
admitted as a patient?
Yes. They will do evaluations and just make sure everything is okay before we just release him.
Okay, everybody?
Is he facing
Is he
any
gonna be
charges?
charged? Yeah, facing any
No
charges?
charges are pending at this time.
But he is in custody, right?
He's being treated by medical center employees, doctors, to make sure there is nothing that we need to be aware of.
Was he holding the gun, like brandishing it, or?
At the time, no. He had the firearm. He was not pointing it at anyone, no. Everybody good?
What do you think y'all could have did better, you know, to, for the whole process or whatever?
Actually, the process went wonderfully because everyone was able to go home. There was no one in danger, so it actually went great. There was a wonderful working relationship between the Bibb County Sheriff's Office and the Medical Center of Evanston Health Police Department. This is what we like to call a wonderful ending. No one